fly! I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. About time I made another bad theory. Not bad theory. Dumb theory. Not dumb theory. Crackpot theory. That was the word I was using all the time. Another crackpot. There, right. At the same time after my... Yeah. Then again, this might come up before that one, but then who the fudge knows. Alright, so... This theory, I'm going to say, is probably extremely undercooked. But I will say right now, I wanted to throw this out there at least so I can really say, told ya! If it happens, no. But, while editing my last, not last one, one of, I forgot which one was it. It was the, is time repeating itself theory. Where if you haven't checked out that theory, go check it out. But, I was watching, I was editing the freaking picture when I looked down at, when I looked down at the little tapestry that showed Moon and Toffee, showing Moon shooting Toffee's finger off. And while looking at him, like, I noticed something. And you know what I'll say? This show was for everything that it throws in your face, maybe it's all a quote-unquote red herring, but maybe not. And I'm going to try to give it the benefit of the doubt. But while editing, I noticed something on Toffee. And that was the two skulls. Which, honestly, yeah, I noticed the skulls beforehand anyways. But when I looked a little closer, I noticed that they have cheek marks. Like Star. Only difference is, the one on his left has a spade like the Demon Queen, while the one on his right has the diamonds. Which I was like, there's a theory here. There's gotta be a theory here. I just need to know what the fudge it is. And then I kind of, started wrapping around in my brain, and I'm thinking, well, this could kind of be a theory, so let me throw it out there. Alright, so basically, Toffee killed Moon's mom. Maybe. This is again theory. Maybe. Don't kill me, please. Well, then again, why would you kill me? It's a character that we don't know about. But I was kind of looking at him just thinking, because here's the thing. We know, one, that there are different queens with different marks on their cheeks, or on the lightning bolts to whatever and whatever, and we don't know really why. But we also know that, at least from what I've seen, there are 4 main markings. And you see that at one point, I believe Star's looking at the tapestry of the evil Demon Queen, and it flips to look at Star's face, and behind her there's a door, and it shows the moon, and not the moon, heart, spade, diamond, club, which of course are playing cards. Wish I had some playing cards, but, playing cards, which... Actually, there's probably another theory in that, too. I should probably look up what the playing cards mean, since, they actually have meaning, especially since, I know they were supposed to represent kings and queens of the past also, but they also have meanings themselves in, tarot, because those were used as tarot cards before tarot cards were tarot cards. But, anyways, history, kind of. I guess, I'm sorry. But anyways, why do I think Toffee killed Moon's mom? Well, let's go back and assume that time is repeating itself. That there's a certain kind of quote-unquote quota that has to be met. And you've kind of seen this in a lot of, royal stories and stuff like that. The princess is of age. She must wed another royal. But she does not love thy royal, she loves thy common folkman. Or in this case, monster. That doesn't really fly. That doesn't really fly at all. So the strict mother says, no, you cannot marry that lizard man, you must marry that buffoon. Because he is of royal blood, I think. I don't know. Does he have royal blood? don't know. You must wear royal blood. The princess goes, no, I cannot allow this to happen. So the queen kicks Toffee out. Or possibly even tries to kill him and kill him herself. Who knows? But let's assume this happened. Heck, this could probably even be the reason why some of this started. Let's say Toffee and Moon, did fall in love. But society is saying, no, you can't do that. You can't be married to him because, Demon Queen and also bad things happen. You have to marry this royal family. Moon says, no, F that. I'm gonna marry my little lizard man. The queen then goes, no, you're not. No, you're not. And so what she does is, because, the queen in this case is like Moon. It's like Moon. Now, she's strict. She goes by the rules, by the book. We can say that most likely that Moon herself is kind of a mirror of her old mother. Because they, past and present, each generation learning from the next. And heck, you're probably gonna, at some point we're probably gonna see Moon as a kid, and she's probably gonna act exactly like Star, until a certain point. So I'm kind of beating around the bush, I think. I don't know, but Moon's mother goes, no, that's not happening. So she kicks Toffee out, says, you can't come near my daughter ever again. Heck, at one point, if anything, we could actually have a point to where Star's mom probably even tries to kill Toffee herself, or does something like that. Toffee's mom, Moon's mom. So, the Moon's mom, or the old queen, I'll call her the old queen because it works a lot better. The old queen, tries to stop this. Toffee says, no, I'll keep coming back. I'll keep doing this forever. And so the Moon's like, gosh dang it, stop! Sorry, my mind thinks faster than my mouth sometimes. Or sometimes it just gets all goggled. It was a bad joke. Sorry. But anyways, so the old queen tries to kill Toffee, or tries to send Toffee. Toffee probably, kills off the guards or whatnot, and then goes for the queen. Kills her, and the thing is, way I'm saying, if, let's say, Moon and Toffee were in love, or they're at least very good friends or whatnot, there would have to be something big to cut them off, which, let's say, whether it is Moon's mom trying to kill Toffee or not, and Toffee defending himself and, kills Moon's mom. If that happens, this is how this could play out. Toffee kills the Queen of Muni. This then, passes the wand over to the daughter, Moon. Moon is devastated because the one she loved, probably one of her closest friends, killed her mother. And not only that, the monsters think, you just killed what's basically a god. Kind of. Again, magic wand. Magic wand. Magic. That is godlike powers. Star can summon unicorns. So, with that, the monsters say, we can rebel. We can take on this. Let's say the monsters are basically treated as dirt, which, yeah, they are. They don't even think they're that strong. But suddenly a monster killed the Queen of Muni. They could use Toffee as a leader, as a creature saying, this is the Queen Slayer. Use him as a symbol of saying, we can take over. We can come back and take back our kingdom. Because again, it technically is the monster's kingdom because Muni's kind of kicked the monsters out. But which is actually kind of funny since technically Munis are kind of monsters themselves since, butterfly wings. Beside the point though. So this would then, could lead to the war, the monsters fighting, and Toffee, whether he wants to or not, possibly be used as this symbol. Heck, it's kind of dark, but even wearing like possibly even like the skull of the old queen, which then you might be questioning like, well, what about the other skull? Could be that maybe he also, because of this rally cry, whatever, could have getting hurt by the demon world. Maybe the demon queen, or maybe he even finds the demon queen's skull too. Maybe there's some kind of magic between using these two skulls that allow Toffee to gain some magic. But I don't know. That's another theory entirely. I'm just sticking with the one skull right now. Sorry. that's probably a giant hole in this theory. So, but again, Toffee rallies the troops. We use it whether he wants to or not. He kind of becomes a symbol. Maybe he's pressured into it. Becomes a symbol to take down the castle, or maybe even Toffee tells Moon, "We can finally be together now. Your mother is gone." But Moon goes, "Of course not. Of course she can't go with her now. Because one, you killed her mother. And that probably doesn't feel very good to a lot of people. When someone kills your freaking mother." So Moon, possibly in retaliation, like the kingdom saying, "Our queen is dead. We need blood." So Moon then has to go for it. And that's where you see the battle happen. The battle between monsters and munis, a second war happening between the two, or how many other wars there have been. We have the battle to destroy and kill each other, and then in the end, you have the two friends, the two lovers, go at each other. That's where the mural comes in, where you see Moon shooting the beam at Toffee, slicing off his finger. Heck, if anything, it could be that she still loved Toffee. She still wanted, but she still saw him as a friend, but didn't want to kill him. So, shoots off his finger instead. Shoots his finger off instead, saying, "Don't ever come back," or something like that. It's just showing all the monsters who's still in charge, who still has the magic freaking wand. And the monsters get dispersed. And why do I say this? Because that can then also roll into what will happen in the future. Which it looks like this is where this show is leading. To another war between monsters and munis. But again, munis led by Star Butterfly, while monsters led by Marco Diaz, the monster armed kid from Earth. And we could have a very similar plot, a very similar thing. Again, reverbing time and space. Time is repeating itself. We can have Marco and Star fighting each other, but in the end, it could be, have the two fighting each other, showing kind of like echo of each other. Heck, I don't know. I guess it's a cliche. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I love flashes, and what I mean by that, I mean like flashes, like when you see two things mirroring each other in a movie. Like you could have I'm trying to think of a good one. Like having the scene where Lion King 2, where you have Simba clinging to the rock, and you see the other kid, the not Scar kid, grab his claws, and like he looks like Scar, but then his hair comes up, and you see it's the kid, and long live the king. I haven't seen the show in a while. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I saw like the Nostalgia Critics like Disney December of it for a second, and I'm like, okay. But I remember that scene. That was like one of my favorite scenes. We used to reenact it, and I was the kid with the scar, because he was like my favorite character. He was a dark freaking lion who was like the young dark lion that was cool. I was like, fudge, yeah, I like him. But something like that where it echoes the past. And it would be kind of cool to see something like that. Like maybe we get a flashback first, like a couple episodes ago, of Moon versus Toffee during this war. And then at this point in time, like I said in I think my last theory, with will Marco lose his arm? Like we have like Marco like standing up, looking at like Butterfly Star, and like lightning strikes or something, and like you see a flash, and you see like Toffee. You kind of see like a flash, and you see like Toffee for a second, and then you see like Moon. Then you see Star looking to Marco. You see a flash, and you see like Moon, the young Moon for a second, kind of like showing like time's repeating itself. We have to stop this. like, just showing, like, I don't know. It's just something I kind of love. I love that little cliche. I don't know why. It's just the dramatic of it. The point of, like, just, like, you're repeating yourselves. You have to stop. It's repeating all over again. You have to stop this. And you can even have the scene, again, Star shoots her blast. Or maybe, like, Marco runs at her. Star shoots the blast, and you have the flash. Like, maybe even, like, as soon as she shoots the... dingle boppers. She shoots the wand. Really, I'm supposed to hold it like this. But for Star's wand's sake, like this. Shoots the wand. Actually, it looks kind of more like Ludo's wand if I do it like that, huh? Shoots the wand, and then, like, the flash happens. You see the flash happen. You see Star look like Moon for, like, a second. And then you see Marco, like, reach out with the monster arm. You see, you see Toffee for a second, and then the Star used the blast that her mother used, shoots off Marco's arm, and so you see the arm just, like, you see the blast hit, but then you see, like, Toffee, like, fall. You see, like, Toffee flying backwards with his finger cut off, but then you see it go back to Marco, and you just see the arm fall. You just see the monster arm cut off, and then you see Marco fall back, grab his arm. Star just goes, Marco! And, like, this would be kind of like what kind of ends that bit. Like, maybe the monster arm is what was happening with Marco's head, because that's what, if I remember correctly, the episode Monster Arm, that's what happened. It was messing with his head. So, like, something like that, like, his arm gets cut off, he's, grabbing, and maybe that's what snaps Marco out of it. Or whatever happens. But maybe, actually, what would actually be pretty good is, if Star believes full-heartedly that the reason why Marco is fighting her, or fighting Muni's, is because of the monster arm, but in the end, even with the monster arm cut off, with, like, the dark spell that stops regeneration of arms and whatnot, Marco still fights for the monsters, just saying, Star, we have to end this conflict, this war, you have to help the monster, whatever. And, like, that would be what would snap Star into thinking, yeah, we have to help the monster. Like, Star has kind of a realization, like, and even, like, the point where she lowers her wand from hitting Butt Frog at Independence Day. We have seen that, like, she's not just like, monster, die! She is, thinking. She does, like, no, this isn't right. But we can kind of see something like that happen again. Marco's grabbing his arm, and he's still, saying, you have to help them, Star. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I love dramatic scenes like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a cliche. I don't freaking know. I just love dramatic scenes like that. It would work so well, I think, especially in this story. I should get Hood to freaking draw that. Fuck me. Gosh dang it, but yeah, I don't know. I just love things like that. I think that'd be cool, to kind of go in there. And again, I kind of went off from just like, Moon's mom is dead, but I would love to see that scene happen. I feel like this is how for all I know, I made the same theory 3 times already. I don't know. Or if anything, the past 3 theories I just have done are an arcing of the same theory, but getting slightly better and slightly filling in the gaps a bit more. Yeah, there are still some holes in the theories, like, again, the second skull, but I feel like this theory is slowly getting better as it goes on. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. The other theories, I did talk about other aspects of it, I would say, but go check those out if you want to go see more. Check out my Let's Plays. I'm doing, like, Shantae Half Genie Hero right now. Check out some of my Gary's Mod. Check out all my theory videos. And you really need to work on my playlist. I'm very sorry for that. I should hopefully work on that soon, probably my next day off. But thank you all so much for watching. If you want to check more reviews that I've done, please click the description below. Do links right beside my head. Hopefully you enjoy this. Tell me what you guys think. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Share all my other videos, and we will see you later. And stop shooting off limbs. Magic!